Welcome to the Brant Phillips Show, the show dedicated to results. Now, here's Brant.
Welcome, everybody, to the Brant Phillips Show. Yes, I'm Brant Phillips, and yes, this is the show dedicated to only one thing. Only one thing, my friends, that is helping you create results in your life and in your business. So today I want to talk about leveling up or leveling out. Are you leveling up in your life and in your business? That means you are moving forward, you are moving upwards, you are going to the next level. And while I know there is resistance always at the next level, and that's why a lot of people avoid leveling up, a lot of people instead, they level out, they flatline, they go on this plateau. So why am I talking about this right now? So just recently, just this week, I promoted my newest book, which is Conversation with a Millionaire Real Estate Investor. Check it out. It's on Amazon. I think it's freaking incredible, but I'm a little bit biased. But anyways, I was promoting the book, and in the social media, Facegrams, pick the book, whatever, yada, 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 I posted it, and one of my a friend of mine, shared it and was like, check the book out, blah, blah, blah. So yours truly posted a picture of an old cover from one of the first drafts or whatnot, and there was a grammatical error on the cover that I posted, the old cover. And there was like an apostrophe that should have been there after the word gurus. And so anyways, not a big deal. And luckily they caught it before, we published the book, and it's fine. We didn't publish it with that apostrophe there. But quite honestly, here's the point. I don't even care. I make grammatical errors all the time when I'm typing, when I'm writing. Most of the time, I don't even correct them. Right? I don't even correct them because I don't care that much about proper grammar when I'm writing. There's a time and a place when I do, but also that's why I have attorneys and assistants and other people to help me with that. But I'm not that concerned about it because I'm concerned about leveling up. And so the point is that here that I'm working towards is that in this social media thread, this guy, some guy, I don't know who he is, could be a really great, wonderful, awesome guy, but he started picking apart about this apostrophe on the book, and he was taking time out of his day. This is how he's choosing to spend his time. This is the message here. He was choosing time to point out a grammatical error on someone else's work, someone else's project, someone else's accomplishment. And that's how he was spending his day. And I see this when I'm on social media, which is not that often, especially these days. I'm on it very, very little. But that's what I see is a pool of people, a high percentage of people that have leveled out in life. They have leveled out. They've plateaued. And rather than working on and focusing on creating something great in their own life and in their own business, and staying focused on creating greatness, creating a life and a business that leads to a legacy, they instead are spending their time picking apart other people's work, gossiping, doing the whole watching TMZ, all this kind of stuff, right? And so here's the thing too, is that we see in the world that in which we see in ourselves. We see in the world that in which we see in ourselves. What we focus on expands. So this gentleman chose to focus on a punctuation error rather than on the book accomplishment or something else, spending his own time focusing on something. And, overall, I would say most of the feedback, I would say all the feedback I've received so far that I know of has been very, very positive, and that's great. While at the same time, I appreciate constructive criticism. Hell, I appreciate all criticism. You can go online, you can see that, on other books that I have, not all my book reviews are favorable. There's been a lot of good lessons from some of the feedback that people give me, I think it's great. So that's not the big deal. It's not that I didn't get, oh, Brant needs everyone to give him, positive love and affirmations, or else he's going to, be sensitive about it. That's not the case at all. I don't give a flip about, not getting everyone's approval. And you really can't, right? As entrepreneurs, we can't really care what other people think, especially if you're putting yourself out there in the social media world and on the internet and things like that. And I've been very transparent with how I live my life and how I operate my business. And you just can't thrive with thin skin as an entrepreneur, in my opinion. So the need for getting everyone's praise and approval is not really there. It's not really there at all. But the message that I want to share with you or really pose to you is that if you're really playing all in with life, then the blinders automatically go up, because there's always going to be haters, there's going to be naysayers, there's going to be people in your friendships and your circle of friends and your family. There's going to be people who are going to try to tear you apart. You can write an entire book and someone's going to say, oh, that apostrophe was out of place. Oh, that word was misspelled. Oh, that sentence didn't make sense, right? There's always going to be haters. Who cares? Who cares? My question to you is, are you leveling up, right? Are you focused with your eye on the prize, or have you leveled out? You see, I just want to create the results that are on my heart, right? We each need to create our own path. We are not competing with anyone else other than ourselves. And for me, speaking only for me, I want to create a life and businesses that will lead to a legacy. And the only way I know how to do that is to continually be focused on leveling up, improving who I am as a man, spiritually, in my family, in my love relationships, in my health and fitness, and in my businesses, just to level up, get better, get stronger, improve, grow, gain more knowledge, experience, etc., etc. That's it. So in order to level up, we have to avoid leveling out. We have to avoid the plateaus. We have to avoid the drifts. We have to avoid the social media toilet bowl of mediocrity and just non-useful time that entraps so many people. And so my question for you is, are you leveling up, or have you leveled out? My hope for each and every one of you is that you're leveling up. Leveling up. Get out of the toilet bowl of social media and all these non-useful comment threads, completely unrelated to achieving anything meaningful or result focused in your life and in your business. And if you are one of these people, take a good hard look in the mirror, and you may find that you've leveled out. If you're picking out apostrophes and punctuation marks in other people's work, or trying to tear apart what someone else is doing, or criticizing what else someone is doing, get out there and create your own stuff, man. Get out there and do it. And that's just my challenge for you today. Look in the mirror. Can you look in your own eyes and know for sure that you're leveling up, or have you leveled out? Are you on that plateau? Are you drifting without a definiteness of purpose? And just answer that question. Honestly, get real and raw and transparent with yourself, and just do what you need to do. Make changes how you need to make changes. If you're leveling up, if you're on the path, stay that way. So that's all I got today, my friends. I'm going to ask you for one quick favor, actually two quick favors. So first favor is, everyone listening to the show, do me a favor. If you are receiving value, motivation, inspiration, everything that you would hope from a podcast, give me a 5-star rating. That's on Apple if you are gaining value from what you're hearing. And one other favor I have to ask of you. Go out and take action. For real. Like, for real. Go out and create the life and the business and the legacy that you desire. Create, create, create. Become a person who is committed to this path of creating and learning and growing and expanding and helping and just taking action. I guarantee you this journey is so well worth it. The journey of leveling up in all areas of your life, all of the time. It's not easy, but it's worth it. So that's it, my friends. So just begin taking action in your life and in your business. And once again, I thank you so much for listening to the show, my friends. And I look forward to helping you create results in your life and in your business.
You've been listening to The Brant Phillips Show. To listen to past shows, get updates on future shows, and find other resources or information about coaching, visit BrantPhillips.com.